Good evening, y'all. How are we doing? Oh, let's have a game, please. Okay, there we are. Didn't show up right away. What's going on, y'all? Time to continue this wonderful, wonderful experience. I say, mostly seriously. I'm enjoying it. Oh gosh, hang on. My phone's still on vibrate. Don't want that going off constantly. Okay. I don't remember a whole lot, to be honest. Okay, so F is that. Inventory. I don't remember what I have. Need a second. Got a needle, hand drill. Okay, ooh, good amount of fuel. Got the hammer and chipper, and an empty glass jar. Okay. 11 tinderboxes, health and sanity are good. Okay. Okay. I think this is the door I came in from. Yeah, prison. Okay, so we've got the dank hallway, and we've got the biggest doors. Yeah, I didn't figure those would work. That's clearly not a thing. That's clearly not yet a thing. Lever is stuck. Its gears need to be greased. Okay, we need some grease. So here we go to oil drainage, where I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh no. Water is too deep to traverse safely. Okay. Well then, no, that's not the thing. That's where I need to be. So, I need to drain the sewer before I can do anything. Which I didn't expect. I thought we were in a brand new area and ready to be new, but we might actually have to backtrack to the prison. Let's do a bit of... Wait a second. There's oil coming out of here, and I have a jar. I'm a smarty. I have my moments. Okay. You can use that to grease up this old lever. Yes. Now what does that do exactly? Ah. Unfortunately, nothing because of this damn pipe. The pipe has got somewhat damaged by the impact. Okay, can we hammer it? No. Okay, do we have any projectiles? Yes, we do. Maybe. Oh, yes. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this is a thing that works. Not feeling great about it. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh. Not feeling great about that either. Okay. Gotta try to use the old noggin, I think. Or just something larger. Try to break that pipe if we can. Maybe the ladder can do it. Ah, okay. Ladder can do it. Just needed a bit of help doing so. Alright, up we go. Progress. Okay, obviously not getting to the sides anytime soon. Oh god, there's a whole nother level above this. Ooh. And another lever. What does that do? Oh. Oh, I see. So I guess we will go to the sides. Let's see, do you also work? No. One side does not work. Repair the machine. Alright, well, easy enough. I assumed that was going to be locked, I'm not going to lie. Wasn't planning to actually go into the control room. We're here now, so...
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Okay. There's a lot of doors up in here. That is a bad door. It's a heavy gate. Hang on. Can I cheat this door a little bit? Let's see. Will that stop it? Yes, it will. Alright, just need to stack at least one more up there. That wasn't quite what I intended. A little uglier than I meant it to be. But it works. Can I fit one more? I don't feel like I can. No. That's a bit much. That's fine. We can still get through it. I want to check the other doors in that room first. The death door seems like a death door, so... let's see what's going on in here first. Okay. Got all sorts of shit going on. Stuck. Okay, those are all stuck. That doesn't help me. Got some weights, which seem to don't really have anything to do with anything. We have one piece of pipe. Okay. This room doesn't seem to be anything right now, as far as I can tell, so maybe later. Unless I still have some oil in my jar. I don't have oil in my jar, so that's not going to help me right now. Okay, this seems to be the exact same room, but obviously different, but same situation. Aha! And these won't stay up, will they? Oh, yes, they will. Okay, so the question is, does it have to match the other room? And I bet the answer is yes. In which case we need that sort of position? I don't really know how to measure that. I can measure it with this box, though, at least somewhat. So it's not quite 2 boxes in height. Let's just try it. Why not? Boom goes the box. Too slow. Okay, so the question is, though, which way is it? There's one closer than the other ones. Is that true of this side as well? Yes, it is. Okay, so the close one is middle, middle's higher, and that's the other one. Okay. Let's just try to recreate this as best we can. Alright, so opposite of the close one. So that would be this guy over here. That's the one that's just above box height, which is about there. Might be a little bit high, but it's close. I don't know how exact this is. Looks like it's pretty fucking exact. Oh, wow. Okay. So anyway, that's that one. And then it's... that one's higher, and that one's... about there. So... we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so that one... goes somewhere in that vicinity. And this one would go... no, wait. Shit, hang on. I might not even be doing this right, but... okay. That's the middle one. About at the bottom, about at the top. Okay. Middle one should be around there. Oh, okay. That seems like it worked. I've got motion at least. That's something. So let's see if that fixed the lever. No, it didn't. Okay. Maybe it's a multi-step issue then. I may have just jumped the gun a bit. Okay, let's just make sure. This doesn't actually look quite right. Okay, no, it's stuck, so it's... That's correct. Alright. Let's continue forward. Maybe there's something over here we'll need to do as well. Might have to fix some piping or something, because we do have some situations. Oh yeah, okay. This is a multi-step project. No problem. I have the smarts. I have a crank. Alright. What I need that for just yet, but... okay. So this one is working, just like last time. So same sort of situation. We have a note. 13th January 1799. Machine. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. Limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult, and has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning crudely placed by pressured steam pushing its way through the pipes and turbines. It shames me to think of what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all his parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. Alrighty. That seems awful. Okay. Hello. Alright, so let's memorize this here. So we've got about middle position. Up, up. That seems to be more or less middle position as well. That should be easy to emulate. Go. And there we are. Okay. Should be like that. Oh. That was it. Okay, I just had to play with them a little bit.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
Don't mind me. I'm doing nothing. What are you doing? And... I feel like I need all the pipes for this. So, time to go find all those pipes. I saw at least a few of them. Okay. Starting here. We'll just... Oh, please. We'll just get them all in there first. Get them all in the room, and then I'll worry about where they go. Okay, there's one. How many pipes is it? 1, 2, 3, at least 5. It's kind of a lot of pipes. I don't think I saw that many. I saw maybe 4? We'll see. We shall see. Please. Swivel. There we go. Alright, I guess I can put a few of these on obvious spots like... Oh, it just puts them where they go. I think. Okay. So, no, I think 4 ought to do it. Which I think just means there's one in each room, which is easy money, if so. Easy peasy. Wait, I don't need the last one? Was there not even a last one? Doesn't look the same. Well, it gave me the victory music, so I think I did okay. I'm gonna assume that that is unlocked this lever here. Victory? Not quite. We're just stuck and we'll need a push. Alrighty. Well, there's nothing I can really do at the moment, so let's go check out this side first. See if there's something over that way that we need to deal with. Okay, it's a bit dark over here.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Like how he's like, sure, idiot. But more importantly, my machines. Alright, so... the water doesn't seem deep enough for one of the awful water monsters. Which is good. Hello there. It's attached to a rusty chain in the ceiling. I don't know how to hit a rusty chain. If I had a rock or something. Like one of these. I'm a smarty. Some sort of crank over there. Oh god, platforming? Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. What's that? Redirect sewer water. Don't mind if I do. Did I do a bad thing? Seems much darker in here now.
1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Yeah, none of that sounds good, buddy. None of what you just said there sounds like a good idea. Okay, anyway. Let's just toddle along here. Some of the water is at least redirected. We did a good thing. Okay, it's getting a little too dark for me to handle, I guess. Okay, well, there's torches over here, so over here should be fine. Oh no. I twipped. Shit. I messed up my parkour. I'm not a huge fan of whatever crying sound is happening here, though. That seems like a whole lot of bad news. Let's go check it out. I mean, that's good stuff. Or is we going to slowly fill the chamber? Oh. I suppose I'm doing that then. In order to clear the way forward. Well, that's not good. Or sewer water.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria.
That's not a good thing.
Like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, a bad feeling is definitely what you should have there, buddy. Additionally, I'm just saying, strange tools of science is probably the most Lovecraftian phrase that I've ever heard in my life. Was that a bad sound, or was that okay? I don't really like the way the water looks over there. I'm gonna guess that steam hurts in this instance. That's fine. I'll take these one at a time. I'm in no hurry. Wait, is that a thing? It is a thing, but I want to go check this thing first. Get the far one first, and then go from there. Okay, so there's bad shit in the water.
9th of August,
Confirmed.
1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
That's one way to put it, I'm sure. Please. Why do I have no lantern? Oh, because it's out of oil. Alright, let's just fill that bad boy right back up. Half is good for now. Never want to fill it up too much. Oh, will that turn off the steam? It did turn off the steam. That was a good valve. Fucking run! Okay, that was not that bad, actually. All in all, that was pretty okay. Not too demanding. Okay. So that will handle draining the sewer, so we should go back down the ladder. And head that away. And we shall see what we see down here. Excuse me? A sensitive around the door going further, that vaccine would be fatal. Alright then. That's a problem. Okay. Find a vaccine. Well, alright then. Let's see. First off, how are we going to get that down? Maybe with a rock. Huh! Well, that didn't work. Maybe if I toss it up there first. Huh! I think I actually made that. I mean, it stands to reason if I can get it on there, it'll weigh it down. But yes, logic puzzles. Morgue is not somewhere I want to be in a game like this. Not in the slightest. Oh lord. Very dark.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Oh dear. This won't be good. Oh, this is not good at all. it's bad in here. Alright, let's check the other way.
Are you breathing, Daniel? Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
I hear nothing. Leave me alone. I'm gonna get away from that. Oh, this is so much worse.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
That's not good. No part of this is good.
2, 3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Yeah, it's no bueno. I'll take this item, though. I'll take that off your hands, Mr. Skeleton. Oh, look at all this other stuff in here. Hello. Copper tube. And some laudanum. Alright, well, this was a worthwhile venture. Alright, well, back to the morgue. I'm going incredibly slowly. Is there a reason for that? No. Okay, back inside here. Go ahead and shut that. Got a Deadman. What you got going on? I steal from rigor mortis, and it can't be older than a day. Alright. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to do something untoward with that poor man. But, not yet. First, item hunting and note reading. That's one of those. One of the penumbra boxes, as I will refer to them from here on out. Vaccine trials. Hey, that's what I need. Vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. Will do fine for prisoner transport. Ooh, that's no good. I fear for Daniel, for he's reckless, he's tainted by the approaching shadow, and will not be able to pass the gate. He'll be able to accept this in the end. My love, I've seen evil in him, how am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. Ooh. This is a whole lot of no bueno. Plague outbreak. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness, affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it's clear that this cripples my progress. Prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Okay. Well, I guess I know why I still have the needle. Yeah, some of this stuff. I'm gonna have to create like some sort of more or less IV sort of thing. Oh, hello. Hello, other dead men. Who look identical to the other dead man. Hello. Okay, well that's a bad room that has nothing worthwhile in it for me. Let's see what's going on over here. It's also a pretty bad time. Let's see. Any of you guys got anything? We double stacking at this point. He was coming this way. Like they were burning the bodies. Unfortunate. Pretty flowers, though. Once again, I see nothing in there of value. So, it's time to see what sort of things we do. Syringe. Cannot penetrate the skull. Why am I using a skull? This is rough. And my glass jar? No. No. None of my items. Okay, let's see here. Oh, maybe I just stab my hand? Yeah, just stab myself. Get a bit of his blood. Well, did it work? I guess it must have. Alright. Shitballs! Should have known. This is a bad hiding spot, too. Go away. Please? A little bit of light. My sanity's taking a hit. Okay, this room is just bad. Gotta try to... maybe get out? I need a nice well-lit area to just chill out in for a minute. If I can. With some nice light. Just stare at this candle. Doesn't seem to be helping much. Well, nothing to do but run, I guess. Just get out. I guess I didn't have to hide for as long as I did. This room is nice and well lit. That ought to help a little. Oh man, when it gets all wavy like this, it's real dicey for me. Alright, to the sewers. I think I just heard the revelation sound of healing. It's that way. Oh boy. This is a deep, dank region of badness. Shitballs. Alright, we'll see what we can do about that. Or it'll just disappear. Trust me, I'm good with it disappearing. I don't mind that at all. If it did, in fact, disappear and isn't just like around a corner. Not put it anywhere near past this game to just have it be hiding around a corner somewhere. Hmm? It was a very deep rumble. Oh, light. I would much rather go up than down, but I don't think that's going to be a thing that I can choose. Okay, here's some sort of way forward. Oh, bit of oil. I mind if I do. Alright, now we got some more poozles. 1 and 2. Okay, do I have any clues in here before I just try to brute force this thing? I really don't. Well, that might have helped. But I was controlled the noisy machine. Okay. So what do I do with that? Just make it as quiet as I can. See if that's the best I can do. Excuse you. That adds noise. That's very noisy. So 1 needs to be down. And 2, I think that's as quiet as it gets, honestly. Unless I'm supposed to make it as loud as I can. In which case... let's see if 1 or 2 is... 1's definitely loudest there. I think 3 is on this one. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with that. I don't know if I want to make it loud or quiet. I feel like I did both. Well, I'm just gonna pick a setting and then go with that. And that setting is gonna be the quietest that I can configure. Which is that. There's nothing in here. Not in here. Makes sense if the machine's quiet, you're louder. When I made it loud, nothing happened. So, was that just for a spook? Or did I need to do that for some reason? I'm very confused, if I'm being honest. Hello, pipe. Let's just go back through this central. Guess I did something right.
What are you doing? Let me go! Please don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
That happens. Alright, let's cruise this way and follow the first creature. And see what there is to see down this way. Pipe seems to be loose. Okay. One pipe is loose and leaking water. Do I need some water? No. Do I need to break it? No. Wooden crank ain't gonna do shit. Excuse me? Oh, I can move it though. A little bit. I can take the pipe. Alright. I have an idea now. I think I need to shove the pipe into this machine to stop it long enough for me to go through. That's what I think. Let's see if this tells me so. Meaning water wheels blocking the path. Yep. That'll do it. Okay, guess I did that right. Okay. Oh, it's bad in here. Well, friend.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
That's one of the monsters. Ow! Stop it. Interesting. So is the fungi... Is the fungi wrecking the monsters, or is that just by chance alone? Also, what am I supposed to be doing here? Have an arm. It is my offering to the rock gods. Okay. I don't have much else going on here. Here's another arm. Toss that in the goo. Let's just bring that in here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, but seriously, I don't see anything to do with this, so I'm going to, in fact, turn back. And see if anything changes or is different or helps me. Our gate was torn down by the creature. Okay, well, while I'm glad that the gate was torn down, I'm not big on being locked in this shitty room. Shit! I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Not here, sir. You see nothing. Oh, he didn't see anything. It's gone? Yes. Okay, good. The music stays bad for so long. Okay. Well, now the way forward is open, so we got that going for us. Not too shabby. Where? I don't know where it's coming from. There's way too much open real estate. Oh. Okay, it's over there. You gonna come this way or no? Didn't seem like it. You just gonna stare at that door, buddy? Cause I have a feeling I need to go that way. Better come around this way and see what happens. And the other option is if he legit just won't leave, then I'll have to get his attention and then kite him around. Which I really don't want to do because I have no idea where I'm going past that hallway. Okay, that got him to at least step in that direction. Okay, used a couple rocks, we'll see if that's enough. Kind of kite him around and then I can squeeze through. I'd rather do that than actually get him to actively chase me because I don't know where I'm going. You hear nothing. You don't hear me. Silent as the grave. Stim stomping through these halls. You hear nothing at all, sir. Oh, he heard. Shit, shit, shit. Okay, we're good. I did not know if I was going to be able to get that door open or not. Was beam supposed to look like a cross, or is it just a cross beam? But I think I heard the good sound. Alright. So now we've got a whole lot of doors is what we've got. Okay. I'm gonna start with the one in front of the ladder. It won't budge. Well, we all know that one will budge. Oh, but I think there's a cave-in. The best we can get. Yeah, I was gonna say get an item. And we did. Tinderbox, which, I mean, I gotta poo-poo it. What up, Teak? What's going on, big guy? How you doing this fine evening? Okay, that looks like a path. This too looks like a path, so we've got two paths. Or more like two halves of the same path. Okay. Ewok hunting. Yeah, how you liking that game? I've heard kind of mixed reviews on it so far.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do?
Oh, Battlefront.
Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Daniel. I thought you were talking about the new one. Though I haven't played Battlefront either. Battlefront 2, rather. Something's wrong with the machinery, big shocker. Two levers on the top floor are not working. It's probably a problem with the machinery. Yep, okay. So, we'll have to come back this way later. I think this is the other door that worked. Let's go ahead and light one of these. I have a lot of tinder boxes and less oil. Oh, I don't like this. I'm not a big fan. This seems bad. Alright, down we go. An impossibly long staircase. Alright, let's see what's over here. Anything? Yes, we do. Gimme. Gonna take a quick peek, see if there's any other items like those. Don't mind if I do. Alright, get the hell out of there. Stream it now. Oh, right on, man. Well, I wish you luck.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
I don't know about any of this. This all seems like a terrible plan. Oh, it's dark as shit in here. Alright. Good here. A laboratory. which I need some sort of something for. Doesn't say what. Oh, maybe a shovel. Nope, not a shovel. Oh, this looks bad. Oh, this is real bad. This is all kinds of bad. Ow.
Help me. Pull the switch
This motherfucker's alive?
next to me.
You want me to pull it, bud? I feel like it's gonna kill you real hard.
Me.
But you asked me to.
Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Welcome, bud.
It's a grip. Who might you be?
Oh, it's Agrippa.
Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me,
He's not look good.
are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say. You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but against my own. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken arm and mend away.
Yeah, that'll be real easy to do.
They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Well, thanks, Agrippa. You're a real helpful chap. Okay. So I need the pieces from the torture rooms.
I hate to bother you further.
What you need, big guy?
If you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find
Yeah.
anything concerning a man named Johann Reich, would you please bring it to me?
I'll tell you what, I'll consider it.
To help a recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
I mean, I'll see what I can do, big guy.
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
I'm sure I will, bud. Sure I will. I'm sure you won't get torn apart horribly. Okay, I need to balance my tinderboxes and oil a little bit better. That's a no on that door. Door's blocking the path, okay. I have a feeling this one's going to be the same. Yes, it is. This way looks possible, though. Oh boy. Alright, well. Individual cells shouldn't take too long to investigate. And the central area seems relatively well lit as far as I can tell. That looks like an important door, so I'm gonna just leave that door alone for now. This next one seems like it's got a thing. Suffering and wailing of children, presumably. Unfortunate. Alright, let's check upstairs. Ghost time? Okay, I didn't get anything out of that, really. Just a quick spook. This room's got a tinderbox. Gimme. Lots and lots of tinderboxes. I think because most of these areas I'm not actually coming back to more than once.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. The taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in the dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They'll be back. They will be back.
But will they? Or did you just get abandoned to die horribly like a lot of other people? Alright, well that was mostly a waste of time. A chicken leg? Alright, get some meat. Bitch, where? Oh, it's all of them. Good God. Alright. To the chancel, I guess. Sure, everything's gonna be great in here. Alright. We're getting to absolutely absurd levels of Lovecraftian bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna just hunker down over here while that monster walks across the bridge. You do you, big guy. You do you, and I'll just go over this way.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Yes, very much like that.
Something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
I'm slowing cutscenes. That was almost real bad.
August 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their
Really drinking the
cowardly
Kool-Aid at
pleas
this
of
point.
mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation.
You know, Daniel.
I try to study the different tools in the torture
alright.
chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Right. Anyway, as I was trying to say before being so rudely interrupted, the longer this game goes on, the longer I feel like Daniel deserves whatever he gets. Won't budge, huh? Let's see if we can do something about that. Solid metal in good shape. Yeah, no. I got nothing for that. So we'll have to come back, I suppose. We got the tar, which is presumably a step in the correct direction. Unfortunately, I have no idea where this thing is. I think it just pieced out. Never mind, we good. Yeah, it's just gone. Alright. A lot of the enemies do that. Once you evade them correctly for a minute, they just kind of say, see you later. Which is weird. Okay, Shattered Orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I've depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've never heard the word paucity before in my life. Tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. As I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Oh, I forgot he's like Zombie Man. Not actual Zombie Man, but I forgot that he's been alive a really long time. That was a point made early in the game. Okay, this is bad. This is all bad stuff. You don't want to see shit like this. Door. Alrighty then. Meat? Blood sacrifice? Have some meat? Perhaps? No. This is not a place for meat. At least not this kind of meat. Alright, well, let's continue exploring for now. There might be something else that I can do. And or there might be something else that I need. But as of yet, there's been no tangible hint at what that is. Or could be. So we'll just proceed. There's at least one more door to check. Or one more direction to go. Which is, I think, that way? Yeah, I came in by the big doors. So we can go look over here and see what's what. There's a lot going on behind this fucking door. I can see it already. Was this guy Nikola Tesla as well? Holy jeez. Alright, well obviously that's impassable. So a smooth hemispherical depression at the top. Okay. For the orb. Bitten orb. Alright, well. Obviously I don't have that.
Who are you to question me?
I'm sorry? Mysterious. Okay. Let's... I don't rightly remember what was in the first room, so let's check.
Is this your time witnessing Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this.
I didn't start shit, buddy, okay?
That letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me. How dare you?
Okay. I mean, there was more to the last area. Hey, picked up a tinderbox, though. There was more in the last area that I didn't explore, so maybe I just need to backtrack first and then come back here later. Maybe. I'm not really seeing anything that I can do. Around here. I did get some more stuff, but stuff only gets me so far when there's nothing to use the stuff on. So let's head back to the nave. And we'll see what we can do. Alright.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The
Aye.
people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Yeah, I don't care what you think these guys did or didn't do. That's not cool.
That's good to see. Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important.
You know, we've met, bud.
Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
It's a long time. Okay, let me see if I can just brute force. Well, I did something, but I don't think it was a good thing to do. Boards. Do I have anything that can deal with boards? That. Not a crank. That ain't gonna do nothing. What about some sticky tar? What can I use sticky tar for? Can I just touch the boards? No. Okay. Maybe I don't even have to go that way. Okay. Let me think. Quiet, please. Trying to think. Okay. Because upstairs was just the two levers that don't work. Right? So whatever I have to do, it's probably down here. Okay, now those... Okay, hang on.
I do get it. Alexander is quite
Shut up.
impressive in many ways.
Okay, so these doors seem to be connected to the pipes. So where do the pipes go? Some walls. That doesn't really help me. Doesn't really help me at all, in fact. This room just has cells. And then into the chancel. Huh. Okay. Let's just see. Just try some items out on the couple of roadblocks we have here in the chancel. And we'll see if that does something for us. That's not nothing at all. And we'll hope that Mr. Stimp Stompy Monster Man is not back. Though he might be, because doors aren't where I left them. No, he's not here. Okay. One door is open for some reason still, but... Alright. So let's see what we've got. We've got a door that won't budge. But no clue as to why. No, these items aren't going to do nothing. That solid metal. This is no use. Well, gotta try something. Maybe there's an alternate way, or something that I can throw at something. Have this hammer, will you? Huh. Yeah, I didn't expect that to do anything, but... Okay. There is just nothing in here except for a door that will not budge. Okay, let's go deal with the meat. Ah! Hammer goes into the void. Let's actually check this out as well. No, nothing going on in here. Alright, so let's go to the open door and see what we can mess around with. Nothing was really examinable in this room, but it seems like a pretty important room, if I'm being honest. Alright, well, we got these little statue men. I don't think they're going to do anything for us. Stupid pots. Whatever's going on here. Only thing we have is the bloody table, which it won't let me use the meat on, which is the only thing that I can really think to do. Combination does not work. No combinations. I mean, these are nonsensical combinations, so I don't know why they would work, but... Okay, let's think. Wooden bucket filled with sticky tar, meat, a jar, crank, hammer, and chipper. Okay. This is just a straight up dead end. Like, there's nothing here to even examine. Now let's look at my mementos. There's some problem with the machinery. Right, which I can't get to that area. Orbs need to enter the inner sanctum. Yeah. For the diamond, 6 note written by a man named Johann Weyer, which I haven't found yet. Heavy doors. Pedestal could fit an orb. Yep. I'm not finding or seeing any way forward here. Oh no, this is turning into last time with the key. What key? The world may never know. Alright, well, let's just try some items in here with the lightning and see if there's anything at all that we can do. Nope. Okay. There's a smooth hemispherical depression. Yeah, I put the tar in there, which is weird. I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to really do. Although I have a minor idea. We can find something heavy now and put it in the tar. The tar will make the shape of the orb, and maybe the heavy item will be the correct weight. I mean, it's a stretch, but that's all I got at this point. Let's find one of these statue men. You! Come with me. Let's try this man. He looks cool. He looks like he wants to be helpful. Whee! Okay. Well, that was not the right spot anyway. This is a terrible idea. I And in fact, I can't even take it off now. Smooth hemispherical. Okay. I do not know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna use all of my items every time. Okay, so it's technically progress. But it didn't actually do anything for me. Yeah, I ain't even gonna bother touching that. Let's see if it updated my mementos. No. It does not. I really want that statue off now. But, not gonna happen. I mean, I've pretty much exhausted what I can do in here, so... I don't know. Rocks. Oh. Alright, back to the last area, I guess. I'll check out those levers again, see if there's some indication with those as to what I have to do.
How are things coming?
Not great, buddy.
I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the
Nothing to do with that. Oh, hello.
Weyer was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that.
Okay, time to stack boxes. Alright, you can be quiet, sir, because I'm quite sick of you.
Vantage had not been plundered. Do you know Mythrice? I suppose it doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't know anything you're talking about, buddy.
Temples out of caverns.
I'm not going to save you at this rate.
Beings of universe. And inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do
Please stack.
to
Thank you.
real sense of connection, creation. Some orbs.
Aha! Okay.
Not many orbs are left.
Shut up, Agrippa.
Consume themselves.
What are you, Gale? Dark Souls? Jeez, man. Will not shut up. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and light... Nah, I shouldn't be lighting all these. I don't need them. Just a couple. We have a little dark patch in the middle. It's fine. Okay. So now I'm thinking the levers ought to work. Hopefully. And they do. Which I believe will open the big doors. No. Not that way. Up, please. What is happening here? I was treating my mouse as though it was inverted. It was decidedly not. Hey, got some more oil out of it too. Okay. So that should open the big heavy doors, which will give us additional progression.
You have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Shut up. Leave me alone. You've left me alone this entire game. Don't start getting on my ass now. Squeeze me.
Good to see you. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, so let's see what's going on over here. Crank. Please do not make me climb down that. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, there's clearly something down there, but... Am I supposed to, like, lower the rope so that I can climb and then jump down? Don't ask me why I'm dropping all these rocks in there. I have no idea. And there's clearly something going on down there. The only thing that I can actually interact with is... that. That's not somewhere I'm supposed to jump down. Alright, let's just leave for now. We'll come back if we need to. Transept. Okay, that goes somewhere else. So let's check the other door first. Now shut up, Agrippa. I don't doubt that he was a very, very brave, very good boy. But I don't care right now. Oh my. It's quite a room. Alright, we got shit to look through now. Things to look through, things to look for, things to do. Okay. Got a box, got a letter. Anything else first? Yep, got a laudanum. Bit of nothing. Okay. Note first. Agrippa channels Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Vire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he can help too. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I supposed to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. Release Agrippa without killing him. Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. Poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. Fire seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Knerk. I will have to address Vire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, so that's why there's the well there. constitutes a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Yes, it do. And this says, in court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. That's metal. Doesn't really do much to help me in any way, but it's metal. Okay. And other door is the choir. Alright, well, let's go there first. Because why not? Let's hope this doesn't go as horribly as it could.
"15th of August, 1839.
I'm sorry?
The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer.
How about no?
Hurry.
How about absolutely not, because I don't trust you. I don't trust you, I don't believe you. I don't have a choice here, do I? No, I don't have a choice here. Heck, I hate when games do this. At least make me, like, want to do it.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Yeah, when you sing like that, it's usually not a good indication of what's to come.
Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Like, oh, that looks much worse. I don't know if that was intentional or just a load screen.
Isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Was there any reason to come in here and do all that, or... Oh, hi, bud. Head's pounding, hands are shaking. Yeah, I'm not doing great now.
Just like Regent's Park.
Okay, this seems to be like... What's down here? After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Okay, so I need a dude? Is that what I'm understand here? Dude? I need you. He's got the lines. But that was more than one. Okay. No, I don't need any of you right now, apparently. You're for later. Or you're set dressing. Either way, it's of no concern of mine, I guess. Main hall time. Oh my. It's very bad in here.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours. But now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service?
From where?
It is you who caused all this pain and death.
Over there.
If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Yeah, we'll agree to disagree, bud. I'm getting chased. That's not good. You follow me in here, or was that just to spook me? God. No, it's just a spook. I'm supposed to put him... Oh. Fortress stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. Walter realized his eyes ruptured and begun to leak. Yeah, that's no bueno. What are you? Oh, we got an orb piece. Oh god, are they just going to be laying around like that? I need to pay closer attention to my environment. I hope they're not in like a giant room like the one outside. Because... Oh, please. Hello. Good god. I'm not made of oil here. Seems to have gone away. This place is huge, though. At first I thought it was just set dressing, which I could have dealt with it being this enormous, but... There's the door I came in from. Oh god. From where? Well, hopefully I'm not running straight toward it because I can't see. Ooh! Couldn't make it. They're close. Yeah, clearly. More than they are close, it's there everywhere. Okay, where's it starting me at? Back at the entrance. Do I have my orb piece? Yes, I do. Alright, let's try that again. Go this way, because I think I ended up basically going this way anyway. Doesn't seem like there's any reason to sneak around here. It's just a race anyway.
Find a way.
Well, maybe I'm stupid. Because it didn't chase me, and also there's nothing over there. Okay, so there goes one. It's making my sanity not so good. Oh shit, he's coming this way. Can you not do that, sir? I would appreciate it if you did not do that. We're fine. No problem. A little bit of light. Bit of assistance. And we can continue onward. Should be fine now. Fine's a strong word, I suppose, but should be well enough. Oh, did I run out of oil again? Oh boy. An iron bowl, huh? That's unfortunate. Trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. Screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber, traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. More piece in there? No. Oh. Because I have to light it on fire first? There's a piece, though. Sure, let's torch it up. Not sure what I expected from that, but I should have expected nothing good. Alright, so that's 2 orb pieces. Can I combine them? No. Okay, so they're just gonna have to sit in my inventory. Unfortunately, this place is huge. So, excuse me. This place is enormous, so I'm gonna have a really hard time keeping track of where I have been versus where I haven't been. Additionally, alright, that seems like I might need to find something to stack at some point. I don't know when or how, but we'll see. I have to be aware of the creature. So it seems like there might, in fact, only be one. But he's patrolling perhaps a wide area. Unfortunately, last time I think what happened was he saw me before I saw him. So I wasn't able to evade him at all. I would like to go this way now, I think. Which this is actually where I was going when I got caught. He's not anywhere near here right now, it doesn't seem. So in we go.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They
That's...
can survive for days and
That's rough.
finally succumb.
That's rough. Not a big fan of this whole wheel contingency. I can see the glowing of the orb from here. Oh, this... Oh, this is bad. Let's tooch it. Murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. I don't like that. That's a friggin' hammer. Look at the size of that thing. I was just curious if anything would happen. Okay. I've got 3 pieces of the orb. Need 6, if I remember correctly. But I don't think they're all here. Big shatter pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. Oh, maybe it is all in here. Well, part of me definitely hopes that it's not all in here because I've about worn out my welcome. Don't you mind me? I'm just chilling. Just chilling and watching. Okay, he is making this quite difficult. It's actually relatively well lit around here. All these nice lanterns, so I don't feel in a particular hurry. Got rocks over there. Coming this way. He's still? He's still. Time to hide back here. Just sit back here and wait. I don't mind at all. Not in a hurry. Okay, he's gone. Okay, what? Oh, no he isn't. No, he is not. Didn't see me, though. Okay. Now he's gone. One thing I wanted to check was if I could move these rocks. Oh, Jesus! He was gone. Came back. Oy. Okay. What? Where on earth am I? It's a weird starting point, but alright. Okay, let me think. The Shattered Orb, maybe? Okay. It's definitely in 6 parts. But what I want to know, really, is, are all the parts here, or did they break them up? Because I thought it was broken up into the chapel and the other place. Well, I think what I'm going to do is try to get back to the entrance anyway. Because I think that's what I need to do. Let's try. Oh, right. I'm on the wrong side. I have no idea where I'm going. Can't really follow the lights exactly because I kind of let them willy-nilly. There should be a door just like in the side somewhere. I think it's actually just straight ahead. Okay. Easy peasy. Don't mind me, sir. It's going down to that corridor. I have plenty of time to get far enough away to maneuver. Okay, so I'm thinking it's over here. And then that was not nice. Yeah. Okay, I made it though. Ooh. Oh boy. I'm just going with Satanic. Welcome, bud. Be pro on the chat to help the guy with the beautiful beard. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. I'm in need. For sure. Because, I get lost very easily. Not lost. I got lost in the last area because it was ginormous, but otherwise I don't get lost as much as I hit walls and then don't know what to do. Oh, N4CER is the part that's tripping me up. Oh, Enforcer. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen. Face palm and a half. I was like, N4CER is not a word. I swear I'm not a baby boomer. Just an idiot. Big difference.
You found Vile's recipe.
Yeah, I did.
Might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go.
Gathered that.
If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via describes. And
Oh, that's a good idea.
before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay, so don't put the orb back together until I decide what to do with him, assuming it's a choice. Well, it's not time for that yet anyway. Need to go this way. We'll deal with him in a minute. Okay. Yeah. Well, what is it? Okay, transept. That's where I haven't been. Well, this looks inviting.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
3 doors and a staircase. That's a lot of exploration. Okay. For my other days in survival horror, I've learned always do 1 floor at a time. We're not going to go down there because that's fuck. Alright. It is time for darkness, apparently.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man!
Still only so many years.
Accident!
Yeah, definitely.
Set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Get through it, Alex. I've got commentary. Sink in. Yeah, Activision and other big companies. For real. Instead of just buying companies that are successful and then having to bury them later, pay attention to what they tell you they want to do. But seriously, 'cause I kind of figured that coming back to this game, it was going to feel really dated in like a really bad way. It doesn't. Honestly, it still looks and plays better than half the indie horror games out, you know, at any given time.
No, please!
I've
Anything! Whatever you want! Anything!
very dark in here.
Do anything! I'm innocent!
Oh, there was a candle there. I'm stupid. Oh well, too late now. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. How? Didn't take much to break him. They'd meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. How was that guy? I was in his cell before. Unfortunate. Where's the orb, though? Oh, oh. There it is. Gimme. Let me out. It's very dark. Yeah, it's just... I keep kind of expecting that I know what's going on in terms of gameplay and setting and all that, and still, after all these years, it's impressive for a first-time introduction. Excuse me? Had I played it enough times before, maybe, you know, I wouldn't be as impressed, but for a first-timer, it's like, damn. It's still better than half the shit that comes out today. Okay, let's tooch. Let's see. Does have silly jump scares make shit pants when something random happens? Yes. Yes. Kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted, and her body followed. Shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. This part's rough, honestly. All the torture. This is rough stuff. No bueno. But yeah, like, I'm a pretty big fan of horror games in general. So, I don't mind jump scares, like, as a thing. But you have to know how to do them right if you're going to do them. And the problem that a lot of horror games make now is that they just do nothing but that, and it just gets old and uninteresting. And annoying, more than anything. Whereas this has amazing atmosphere, and it builds on that atmosphere to the point where it doesn't really have jump scares, but it kind of... I mean, you jump once or twice, for sure. But it doesn't have, like, traditional jump scares. Oh, I'm not doing so hot. Oof. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Atmosphere Atmosphere first, it turns out, is the way to go. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further, getting Outlast whistleblower vibes off that. Men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Gross. Give me the orb piece, please. I need to get out of here. I actually didn't go too poorly. That's gnarly. Lower community, we need to make custom games. Yeah, I've heard people have done a lot of custom game making and stuff like that, which I have to admit sounds outstanding. Yeah, it's got its own lore. It's very Lovecraftian, but it comes from an era where Lovecraftian lore wasn't super oversaturated, so it works well in that sense. It's the Jesus. It's old Alex. And the community I don't know too much about, but the few people that have popped into the stream to say hi have been awesome people. And obviously the people this many years later that are checking on who's streaming Amnesia are obviously pretty big pretty big fans. So, yeah, the few people that I've met have been pretty awesome. At the very least. Okay, got another... I call these Penumbra cylinders. Because I did play the Penumbra series. Back a few years ago. Just never got around to this one. Notes on torture. Quite a few things to be said about torture. I'd figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. Can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. Proper care has been put into breaking the victim. This should not be a problem, but will also hinder the effect I'm after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. That's harsh. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses. If possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once. Wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the Amnesia drink, and try again later. Right, good old Amnesia. Big yikes. Penumbra was also good. Yeah, I liked it. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster then. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There's little I can do to redeem myself. Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Yikes. It's interesting having played Penumbra because I can see, like, a lot of the ideas from that series that they brought. Because Penumbra came first, I believe, unless I'm wrong. They made that first, and then this afterward. So I can see all the, like, ideas that that they started kind of poking around with Penumbra, and then they kind of perfected here. The enemies are one thing that's true for. Because the enemies in Penumbra were kind of messy. And it works a lot better here. The enemy AI in this game is a lot better than a lot of games I've played. Hey, how about you calm down in here? How about you calm right down in here? I'm going to need you to just chillax, okay? Alright. I still don't think there's anything I can actually do with that. Let's see. Combination of things. This isn't even a thing, I don't think. Got my orb pieces. That's something. Trying to think of what other areas I even have to deal with. Remember, it was first. Okay, I thought so. I just wasn't positive. But I thought so. So yeah, my point stands. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay. Gripper wants his tonic. There's a note that talks about the mixture. I think it's this one? Okay. So it should be able to extract contents. Okay, the fungi would be in the choir. Vitae, need a corpse, or large amounts of it. And then the Tamters from the well, which I don't know how I would get that. There's another good one. Not that kick into Amnesia. Time every goddamn horror game uses the same method. Yeah, Soma I played as well, actually. This is one of the few games that, like, I just never got back to until now, obviously. But Soma was good. Not as good as this so far, I'm thinking. But yeah, like you said, Soma was released in that era where everything was trying to be Amnesia.
You have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
Oh, bud, you're being so polite.
Put it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tonic before attempting to mend the ore. There might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my faith is in your hands.
See, I feel like it's a bad idea to rescue this guy because of a specific comment that Alex made. Alexander, whatever his name is. He said he was going to do to the player character what Agrippa did to him. Although, I mean, Agrippa looks like he got fucked pretty hard, but still. I don't trust him, but I also feel like if it's an added thing I have to do, then it's something I should do. If there's any MLG tips on that, I'm all ears. But in the meantime... Okay. Yeah, that's for the orb, that's fine. I have the orb pieces. So I need the ingredients from the note if I'm going to do that. Which... I'm a little unclear. Okay. So the fungi's in the choir. Let me see what items I have. Okay. I mean, I've got some stuff that could do some things. I'd have to find it, though, as well. Which I'm not super confident about, because the choir's not doing so good. Cut Agrippa's head. Oh, yeah? Oh, and then...
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
With... E. You sure about that?
Put it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tonic before attempting to mend the ore.
With... Hammer?
There might still be a chance for you to save me.
No.
Please.
This doesn't do anything anymore. And I definitely don't trust the dude. His head off will not be necessary, so know what to do in the inner sanctum. Oh, okay.
I see that.
Yeah, unless there's an item I missed to be able to even do that.
I know I have no right to ask anything.
I assume that's probably just something that I didn't pick up along the way. I miss a lot, to be fair. What happens, or what has happened a lot so far this playthrough, is I go through an area. Forgot how I did it. It's all good. We'll see how it plays out. But a lot of what happens to me is I go through an area. Okay, I did all that. I go through an area and I think I do well. And then I get stuck, so I have to go back through areas, and then I notice I missed a ton of shit. Put it 4 years ago. Yeah, I don't blame you. Not in the slightest. It's alright. BRB gonna eat? Alright. Hope you have a wonderful meal. Whatever. Stop it. Whatever it happens to be. I hope it's good. Okay, I need some form of fungus. From here, but I don't know where. I hope that thing's not still here, because it's going to make this 10 times more tiresome. If it is, because this is the one that was relatively daunting as well. Kind of like to patrol the areas where I was and whatnot. I can't actually inspect anything, so... Because originally I was thinking maybe the plants would yield whatever I need. Oh god, my sanity can't handle being in here. Nothing in here that I would need anyway. At least it doesn't appear so. I haven't heard the creature yet, so I think... Might have left unless I spoke far too soon. But I haven't seen it yet. I feel like I would have. Seen or heard it. No, he might just be patrolling over here. Well, we'll find out at some point, won't we? Let's try cruising over here. Because this I know is a dead end. Thought it was a dead end. But it is not. Oh, hey, items. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. I go through areas and I think I do well, and then I eventually get stuck and have to come back, and then I find out I missed a bunch of stuff. Okay. The notes said that the choir area should be a good source of the fungus. Alright. He's hanging out over there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to deal with the fungus last, I think, because that room is annoying. I'll check this area, though. I mean, like I said, I feel like I went through this area relatively... I don't plan these things, by the way. Just saying, went through this area pretty well, and then instantly run into an item that I completely missed. Alright then. Alright, so for sure something with the well. Maybe I can use the meat? I'm not sure. There doesn't seem to be anything that I can actually interact with, is the thing. With the well. Let's go check it out, though. Yes, I do. It's alright, Agrippa. Calm down. Alright. Because this doesn't even have a prompt of any sort on it. Neither does the well, for that matter. Well, there we go. Just had to click it in the correct way. Yeah, something is pulling the rope. What I wanted to happen. Maybe. Picked up remains. Bone is covered in mucus. Okay, so I guess that's one of the things that I need. I've also got some string. Let's see. What was the other thing? There was the fungus. There was the thing that I don't want to get right now. And there was an agonized human victim's blood. Okay, so I need an actual body. I need a for reals body. Not a,
I see that
not an illusion.
all pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything.
You sure I can't, oh.
But if you could find it in your heart,
Take some blood from you there, bud.
gather the ingredients,
I'd sure appreciate it
For Wire's stomach,
if you could bleed a tad.
before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him.
What do you think? Do have a jar for it.
Please,
Got a jar and a
in
string.
your hands.
Yes, I know my fate, your fate, my hands. Good stuff. Okay, let's go back to... No, not the chancel? What? Chancel have it? I don't feel like they would.
I see that walls
Oh, please. Agrippa, you're really getting on my nerves, bud. Okay, is there nothing in this room? Because there was something, obviously, in the room with the well. So I would just like to be safe. I checked the drawers and stuff already, so... No, I'm good on that front. Oh, there's nothing else over there. Okay. Okay. So... Alright, let's go back to the choir and maybe... We'll see. Maybe where the monster's at. Maybe he's guarding the lone area that I still need to be in. That wouldn't surprise me. In fact, that wouldn't surprise me at all. I think that's a good idea. Let's go... Start out going this way. Behind me now? I feel like if the audio cue was correct, he was behind me. Which kind of kills my... thought that it was over here because he was over here. Well, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot going on in these areas. All of them, so... Also a whole lot of blood. Everywhere. Yes, I can spin the wheel. But I don't see why I would still need to. Oh, I just can. There's nothing else going on in here. That is very much an orb location. But the fungi is here somewhere. That's a dead end. I'm sorry? I mean, there's stuff everywhere, but this area is so gigantic. Maybe some roots? No. I don't know exactly what fungus I even need, I just know it's fungus. Fungus among us. This is eluding me greatly. Hey, an item that I missed. I will take it. Please give it. Thank you. Maybe right here? Maybe right here. Soft and should be possible to break. With? No, that's not what I wanted. Yes. Okay, so now I've got the poison. So now the last bit that I need is of fresh blood, which I'm not entirely sure where to get that from, because most of the corpses I've seen so far have been illusions. I hear the monster. Is that just some environmental growling? Don't care. I'm at the exit. We're good. Okay. That's 2 out of 3. Where could I use string? That's the new question. What could string be for, and...
I see that all the art pieces.
Oh god, Agrippa.
I know I have no.
I know it's my fault because I keep running back and forth like a numbskull, but... Still. Step. And back to the transept. Maybe there's some blood over here somewhere. That would make sense. Let's see. What was upstairs again? Just a room, right? No, that's where I got the string. Okay. Yeah. There's a desk, string, all that. Earthquake? Please? Oh, little rat. Alright, let's see if any of this blood is collected or collectible. Or in a bucket. Not in here, it would seem. Maybe one of the other ones. It makes sense if it was here because... I mean, we found... The other torture chambers were at the choir, and we found one of the items there. The prisoner cells, which were tortured themselves, we found an item in already. So, maybe down there? Yes. Blood needs a vessel. How about like that? Hell yeah. Okay. So I've got the things that I need. Now, do I need to combine them is the question. And should I give them to Agrippa? Or should I just keep them? don't think this game has multiple endings, does it? I don't think so. Maybe just...
You have all the art pieces you need.
Dude? Stop it. Okay. Anything directly into the blood, substance needs to be purified first. Okay, there's
I know I have no...
a process to this. Hang on. Okay. Go back into my note. Poison gland triggers paralyzer for turn. Be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. Extracted blood. See large amounts so properly removed to collect. Torture session. Oh, it even says torture session. Yeah, my bad. So properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay. So I have the raw tools. For the raw items. But not a way to actually use them. This needs to be purified. Okay, how would one go about doing that is the question.
Find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tongue.
Can you give me some advice here, buddy?
There might still be a chance.
If you want me to help you, help me help you.
My faith is in your heart.
What do I do with the shit? Help me help you, sir. No? Okay, I'm leaving you. Start with the door the chancellor even is. Is this one? Yeah, it is. Maybe there's something in here. I haven't been here in a while. And certainly not before I had everything I needed. So... maybe something will be different now. Oh, Jesus! Okay. Thanks for the heart attack there. Let's try that again, shall we? I don't really know what I should do there, though. Oh, that was a scripted encounter that I had to lose. Okay. That makes more sense.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the Amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work and me.
Doesn't help.
I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
I'd rather not do any of that, but... alright. Can I... no. Okay. Bit more that needs doing. Ah. Maybe like so. And then... I've done it. Maybe what happened when I went away. I got jacked. I went... okay. Where are we at? I got all the stuff to make the mixture. And then I went to the chancel. Oh. Well, that was interesting. It must have happened when I wasn't looking. Then I went to the chancel, and I got ambushed by like 3 or 4 dudes. And woke up in a cell. And that's where we're at. Is that note not a note? Oh, there we go. I had to get really specific. Last prisoner note. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. Unfortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I've begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there's no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches. I return with all the knights of the realm, carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Wow. Unfortunate. Oh, hello. Okay, so somebody dropped a key down a pipe of some sort. Seems... Excuse me? Okay. Sir? I would really like to click on you. No, I cannot. That the... Oh, it's just the bedpost, I guess, that I could click on? That was strange. But now I have items. Skilly boy! What's up, my dude? Started streaming this early. Yeah. Yeah, I started 10 p.m. my time. Which is... I can't do math. Like 7 a.m. for you, I think? So yeah, very early, especially on a weekend. I got a bucket. Oh, there we go. Your time is 7 hour time. Yeah. I thought that would be a wee bit early, but... I also thought that I wanted to start early. Because I would like to try to finish this tonight if I can, and I didn't want to be up until like 6 a.m. Find a key to open the door. Okay. One got dropped. We just have to find where it's at. Ah. Probably down there. Which perhaps I can get with my nice shiny new bucket. Oh. There we go. I was sleeping while scratching my ass. I had to tidy up before watching an Airstream. Good. Better tidy up. Sonny Jim. Okay, that's just a bucket of water. I don't think that does anything for me. Carefully, these monsters will try to get you clean shut before you receive our sanctum. Unfortunate. No, he's quite dead. He doesn't need water. Do I need water? What would, What use is water to me? Okay. Okay, let's think this through here. Let's be smart. Big brain time. Since I saw an Amnesia playthrough. I've actually never seen an Amnesia playthrough, believe it or not. Because I always knew one day I would play it, and so I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But you best believe that when I'm done playing it, I'm gonna watch lots of streams. Last time was around 6 years ago. Yeah, it's old. Watch lots of streams and lots of videos, because I know lots of the big content creators played this back in the day. So I'll watch them at some point. Okay. I need to think and I need to look. I've got very little. Replay's playthrough is still gold. I mean, what I hear. Aha! Key in the pipe, but it can't be reached. That's what I need water for. Wahaha. I'm victorious. I win. I'm interested in horror games, not because I'm scared or anything. Oh no! Oh god. Oh god, physics! I can't do anything. The hell is that? There was nothing I could do. Yeah, you weren't scared, Skill. The man who can't finish Resident Evil 2. You can pass the second level every time after all this time. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe the door opens the other way and I'm just an idiot? Nope, it definitely doesn't. Right. I have to do it this way. Grab and drag. It's not even coming this time. Oh, now it is. I can't see. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. No, leave me alone. I don't want any. Please be a loading door. It was a loading door, thank God. From drawing up the Iron Wall Road. It'd take a couple 100 years. I mean, for some people in this game, that wouldn't even be a problem. Okay. Oh. Chase stuff is a bit much for me. Oh, it's one of the doors that didn't open before. Okay. Oh. I'm going down. Last time this happened, I had a very unpleasant cutscene.
Of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement.
Excuse me?
Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Didn't expect to be outside in a village at any point.
The coach went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting us.
I guess I should have expected something awful.
As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
No.
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
These guys all deserve to experience what they did to other people. Just saying. I have no sympathy for anyone in this game, including Daniel. Okay. Oh no. No, this isn't one of the rooms. This is a totally different room. This isn't the same at all. Oh lord. Now it might be, but everything is way worse. Ow. How long was I even out? That... I guess it's the closest thing I have to passable. Time for jumping. But... Oh lord. I'm really glad that I spent all the tinderboxes lighting this staircase so that it's now dark as shit. And can't be lit up. Hey, the laboratory's open now. Oh, that's... Of course. That's how I can make the thing. Which I need. The mixture. Alright, one at a time here. Poison gland? Squeeze the juice until a container is placed properly. Okay. Yeah, I need a container. So I should probably dump the blood out or something. Or use that first. Okay, gas it up. Beautiful. Picked up the incomplete tonic. Alright, can I now put that down here? Yes, I can. Okay. Guess it. Know it. Alright. And then... whatever's going on here. Magical machine. Make my magical drink. Yes. Oh no. Not a Hitler joke. I should have known. Okay, so now I have the tonic. I also have a random pipe. And some other random shit. But I feel like I missed where they were supposed to be used, so they never got out of my... Excuse me?
I thought I lost you. The castle trembled, and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Yep, it was, and I already made the thingy. The question is, do I give it to this man? Or do I not give it to this man? We should focus society too. Things are going to do anything to save our asses. That's true. That's absolutely true. Which is why I don't like humanity. Let's see. Should I give this to him? I don't know.
Did it. Thank goodness.
You can sniff it.
Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic, and then use the saw to remove my head.
I'm sorry?
The tonic begins to work. You'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life. Then, take my head and bring it with you. As you enter the gate, Alexander is opening in the inner sanctum. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now.
The pipe surrounded with weird creatures. Alright, you take that, sir. I'll try to cut your head off, but I'll figure that out.
Quickly, off with the head.
Stone cutting?
And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
I mean, I'll do what I can, buddy, but I need a cutting tool. Can I just bash your head off? No, that's not gonna work.
Me, powerful. Not so bad.
Let's see if there's a saw around here.
I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
I don't have anything to cut his head with. Is the problem. I don't know where this is. There's an item I want. That'll do it. Bone saw.
My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him
Yes, yes, yes. I'm not
beyond the sun.
very upset that you won't be talking anymore. Not saying that one, Skilly. Ain't doing it. Okay, now I got his head. Does this door work? And if so, where'd it go? No, it's not a real door. It was just so that I could get over here. Okay. So now back to the chancel. Time to rebuild the orb. Hey, that's, no bueno now. I forgot which way the chancel was. I'm gonna say it this way because it's much less gooey.
Get away! You shouldn't do that.
Oh no. That's completely impassable. Guess I was wrong. Or I wasn't. Wait, no. It was over there. No time for any of you. To Inner Sanctum we go, let's do it. No time for vaping, apparently. No time for juice. Gotta put on the juice. Okay, bad sounds. Okay, there's one. Just the one? That area is inaccessible. Later, bitch! Hope they can't jump. Alrighty then. Got my tar. And let's just put some pieces back together. Ow. We'll hop on. Oh, it's not done yet. I'm an idiot. How's health? Health's not good. I got a shit ton of laudanum, so we're fine. Got a new thingy. Something must be done with the machinery. Excuse me. Uh-huh. Alright, what do I have left? Other than the head. Not a whole lot. Walk through it again. Getting me stronger. Well, I didn't walk through it the second time. I touched it. I tooched it with my hand. Okay, so these things do nothing. So I must have to backtrack a little bit. Which is unfortunate, because Mr. Dubro was in the only other room out here. Unless he's gone now. Because I put the orb together. He might be. Let's see. So far, I do not see. So far, so good. Yeah, no, it looks like he's gone. Alright, let's check out this room. If we got anything helpful going on in here. We do, but first, a note.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yep. But I guess that's why he wanted the amnesia tonic in the first place. He could be a hero if he forgot what he did. On every machinery whip out Dean. You asked. Ow. No? No pipe in the old gears? Alright. See what else we got. Oh wait, there's a hammer. Not big enough, but I'm on the right track. Not big enough. That's why I first tried to use a large heavy pipe. Hey, realizing Danny, jeez, I know, right? Maybe upstairs. There's something. If you're doing wrong, you should stick your hand between the gears. Ah! Eureka. See, this seems too large, but maybe it's what it wants. Again, ow. That is some music. Oh god, he's back. Quietly back down. This has worked for me all game, so let's just continue to back down. See, the problem is the music will keep going, even after he leaves. But I also can't see. Okay. Okay. Funky music. As so clinch can make diamonds. Well, if you do, hook your boy up with some. I could use a bit of extra moolah. Okay, so here's the problem. There is nowhere for me to go. I need to go through him. Unless... if he stays over there long enough, I can go back to the entrance. Rude. Okay, and then if I can make it over here, okay, then I can wait. I can wait for him to go back down the other way. On some of my ass diamonds. I mean, only if they're real diamonds that I can sell. Go through them. God damn it. You're not even wrong. Sir? Oh, I think he disappeared. Never mind. I didn't have to juke him at all. I did not, in fact, have to go through him. I just had to... lose him? Guess, I don't know. Nope, nope, nope. Going through. Do not stop, do not pass go. Alright, here we are. Inner Sanctum time. Remarkably well lit down here. Oh god. I am still being pursued. Oh shit, still? Really? Okay.
19th of August,
Rough.
1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster.
You did that to yourself, but...
I merely await my death. I am too weak.
Time for satanic ceremony. Nice.
I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Okay. That seems like it was a good idea. Let's try the other door. Okay. The pursuit has stopped, which is good. You knew for Erebus, the stream chat is something Satan would ask God for forgiveness for. It's true. That is 100% accurate. Last time we talked about penises for like an hour. Oh. Okay. That was a bit more intensive than I got on the other side, so I'm gonna go back. Bring in the fungus. Ow. Okay, so I'm bringing the fungus. Orb chamber. You guys see anyone being impregnated? Yeah, it was pretty intense. We have good times, I like to think.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now?
Why are you naked?
The villain, good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Ceremony's complete. Good. Why wouldn't he be naked? I mean, I guess. Take out the rods. Alright. Let's do it.
No, don't do that.
Zoom in on his wee-wee. I'm not gonna do that.
I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such a stop? You're ruining it.
Oh, I'm ruining it on purpose.
I beg you. Maybe I'm saving mine too. I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance.
You're full of shit.
You killed us. You killed us both.
Good. long as you die too. Bitch. Alright, well I got my revenge.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back.
Oh, sorry, I just looked back. Jokes on you, naked man. I wanted to kill myself. It's true.
You think I was afraid fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory. Hellfire made to wash away my sins.
Hello? I guess I walked a little too fast. Never look back.
There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man.
I did ruin the mood a lot. Daniel's alive. Yeah. We'll see if he stays that way. I mean, we still have Agrippa's head, which seems like a problem. Or maybe not. Maybe that's not a problem at all. Okay. I'm confused. I'm in the confusion. Erebus. Not Erebus. Somebody who's not Erebus, explain. Best ending. But I seen a salute, motherfucker. He does deserve a salute for all he went through. I'll give him that. And, you know, he did admit his wrongs and do what he could to fix them. So there are much worse men in the world than he. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Not bad, Daniel. I like that. I like that a lot. And that's it, I guess. So, question. Mr. Rock's pussy. Hey. There are 2 more endings. Oh, there's multiple endings. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. Do you have to play through multiple times to do them, or? I guess I should look stuff like that up, shouldn't I? 1 bad ending, 1 is alternate. Yeah. Roman does more wrong to Damascus previous wrongs. Damn it, Skill. No. We're not talking about your book club here. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't get the bad ending, although I expect... I think, Enforcer, you helped me in that regard a little bit. Steer me in the right direction, because... I might have done something dumber if you weren't here. That was great, though. What's custom story? Oh, that's probably... yeah. If you have, like, a mod one. I would expect. That was cool, though. I liked it a lot. Honestly. The atmosphere was really strong. It's one of those things, if this came out today and I played it, I don't know how I'd feel about it, but I can look back and recognize the time that it came from, and holy hell is this great for the time that it came out. Gonna move the rods. Alex lives and you die. That's a problem. Need your butler chased by naked men. Yeah, well, again with Outlast vibes, with all the naked people running around there towards the end. But Outlast took a lot from this, which I already knew. I mean, a lot of PC horror games take a lot from this. It defined like a whole era of first-person horror games on PC, but this one was good. I liked it a lot. So I guess that's that. Outlast more like out dick. Yeah, okay. That works. Out dick. The DLC out dicked the OG game. Viewer's head when the portal opens. Kill Alex. Shadow's head will try to kill you, but you'll be saved. Oh, okay. I would not have thought to do that in a million years. That's cool, though. That's real cool. Now, I do plan at some point to play the sequel, but I know that it's not as good. Or potentially good at all. I've heard that it kind of ruined it. Dick floor. Oh no. Oh no. Still, you're not wrong, but oh no. Yeah, I'm going to play the sequel at some point as well, although I know it's not going to be as good. But I'll play the sequel to Outlast as well at some point. Even though I've, again, heard that's not as good either, but it's something. It's something. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. Glad having you guys around. This is the best ending. It sounds like it. From what you described, this sounds like the best option. I would agree with that. It was a great nightcap before bed. Had I known that I was that close to the end, I probably would have started a little bit later, but yeah, it's still pretty late. It's about 1:30 in the morning for me. Best ending is everyone dies. Actually, I would have liked an ending where that happened. I don't think Daniel should get to live. If any of them get to live, it should be Daniel because he attempted to do the right thing at the end, but I don't think any of them should have. Kill them all. That includes all of humanity, including me. No, I'm just being ridiculous. Daniel can always kill himself. True. No, he's decided that he deserves to live because he defeated the evil. And you know what? He went through literal hell, so I'll cut him slack. I'll cut him some slack. He paid some dues. I don't know if he paid all of them, but he paid enough. I was on mute. I know I wasn't talking, but I knew I was on mute. Dr. Dissent stands for his descent into drugs and alcohol addiction. Boom. We talking about Daniel, or are we talking about Daniel? Which Daniel are we talking about now? Because now I feel like we're talking about our Daniel. There's no such ending, unfortunately. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I still like the ending a lot. I like it a lot. Don't get me wrong. I think there's an element of it that is slightly unfulfilling, but intentionally so. So it's good. I'm not saying that it's unfulfilling because it's bad. It's unfulfilling in a way that I think was intended, and that kind of the whole good evil thing, you know. About myself, I guess Daniel is my nickname. Oh, we have too many Daniels. We'll be heading off. All right, me too. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great night. You too, Skitty boy. Love you, and hey, maybe see you next time. All right, take it easy, guys.